Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to create something amazing. This canvas is pre-primed, so I'm not using gesso to prime, but for this painting we are using the gesso to make textures. At this step, I really enjoy the painting because this makes me relaxed. Here I am just experimenting with the shapes. I'm just checking if this works or not. After doing this for a while, I will choose a shape whichever is perfect for this painting. So let's wait for that. And for the people or beginners who don't know that thing that I use, that thing is called palette knife. To be honest, this is my favorite step in this process because I love doing these. At this stage, I found my favorite shape and started getting doing that. You don't really need to buy the expensive things to start painting. Also, this gesso is itself is expensive than you think. But yeah, you can use affordable things like wall putty texture, wall acrylic putty, that kind of things. You can use that, or else you can make your own texture paste with only using glue and talcum. Yeah, that also works really well here. It needs to dry really well for 24 hours, and after drying I started painting that. I get so many requests from beginners that which paint brand that I use. I don't really use the particular brand. I just use whatever is good. I just purchase after watching YouTube reviews and all. If the price really matches my budget, I bought them and uses them. So here I'm using Montmartre. I don't know the pronunciation is right, but I'm using Montmartre paints, and so far it is my favorite. I use paints from Restro, mostly from Camel, Kokio Camel. I really love these paints from Montmartre because it's really pigmented. As you can see, it's really pigmented. I didn't use any underpainting on this painting. When you are blending acrylics, you need to dip your brush in water and remove the excess water from that brush using a cloth or tissue paper. Here I am using a flat brush. I just love flat brushes. I don't use any other shapes. Like I don't use filbert or round brushes more often. But yeah, flat brushes are my go-to go. I don't know if you think the same. I really don't like the outcome at this point. I am really out of confidence at this stage because the painting is not coming together as I have imagined. So that I am using paints randomly on the canvas to make it as I imagined, and yeah, it is coming together. Now I know that this is the normal thinking process of an artist. Back then I was not like this. I used to stop painting when that confusion arises. But watching other artists makes me realize that this is a normal thing, and I started trusting less plans. No matter if it's a small or big things, I started trusting his plans. If you trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you don't have to really worry about the outcome. I really trust him. I really trust the future that he have planned for me. And every day I'm really, really grateful for that. And coming back to painting, this paint is antique gold from again Camel, which is one of my favorite brands. I really like this color. I am really a fan of this paint. Without using this paint, I will be like, something is odd. Something is off. Let's do add antique gold. That's why you will see this paint in most of my paintings. And again, this is a gold paint from Camel. This is normal gold paint. I'm not sure why did I add that. Yeah, the when I was adding the antique gold, the underpainting was not dried well. So after adding that, I am painting with the aqua ocean. The painting needs to be dry so that we can write the calligraphy. To write the calligraphy, I use a charcoal pencil. When I was a beginner, I didn't have the confidence to write like this. So I used to write the calligraphy on a white paper and transfer it to the canvas using a carbon paper. You need to be patient while writing the letters, so you do not have to rush because it's really time consuming process. And now the most confusing process of adding gold leaf is applying glue. This is a gilding glue. A gilding glue is the thing or the glue that we use to apply gold leaf. Some might be thinking like, what if we add the normal glue? And I get some questions regarding this. If if we can add the normal glue to apply the gold leaf. The answer is no, you can't add the normal glue to apply gold leaf. And the brand that I use is from Montmartre. I use the glue from Montmartre. I find that is the perfect glue which we can available in India or Kerala. I don't know anything else which really works well. I think it's really expensive to some. I know that because it was expensive for me few years back. Now it's okay, but it was. So if you are considering a high quality glue that will works better results, you should have to buy this. I'm using soft flat brush to write with glue. While writing with glue, start from your top left side. Practice with the brush or column to get the balance. This is the real-time video that I took to show you guys this is a slow process. Yeah, it's a slow process. And this is me adding the paint using fingers to give the blending effect. Now the most satisfying and fun step. But before that, you need to check the glue if it's dried. It needs to be transparent and sticky like this. And while adding the gold leaf, don't press your leaf with the hands, otherwise it will be turned blue or green after some time. You need a soft brush, a really soft brush to wipe off the excess leaf from the painting. You have to be gentle while brushing it off because if we add too much pressure, the leaf on the glue will also be removed, so it will ruin the whole painting. And some other things or struggles that I faced while working with gold leaf is it's sticking on the surface. Yeah, it's not only sticking on the letters but also in the surface. So when that happens, I used sellotape or masking tape to remove that excess leaf from the canvas. I used to wonder why that happens, and I recently found out that if your underpainting or your background painting is sticky, then the whole gold leaf will stick to your canvas. As you can see, I have wrote La ilaha illallah. To be honest, I am in love with this painting because it has turned out really beautiful. What do you think, guys? Comment down below. I will not say this is perfect or perfect painting or perfect calligraphy, but I love what I do. I love what I am doing. I hope you all guys like this video and my boring voiceovers. I don't know if I am good at it or not. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to ask questions or doubts regarding this painting. I'm happy to help. And thank you for watching.